I feel like fashion has some kind of love affair with simplicity. Like there's just something that really attracts us to simple styles, maybe being that nonchalant attitude that it brings. I heard Jerry Lorenzo the other day state that effortlessness is the key to a good outfit. It's what makes a specific individual a fashion icon, not trying to go way over and above and just refraining from trying too hard. Now, though I do agree with that statement, from my point of view, I personally believe that shape is just as important, and it should be the equalizer of the two. Shape is something I constantly seek out, whether it's the shape of a specific piece or the shape of the outfit as a whole. Honestly, I choose shape over color, over patterns any day. And so I think that when you have something simple yet that has a very distinctive shape, that is what opens the door to a very effortless yet fire outfit. With that said, if you don't have a big budget for buying new shapely clothes, a great way to update old clothing and give them a new distinct shape is to simply crop them. Cropped bottoms and cropped tops have become a huge trend that definitely isn't stopping anytime soon, and you can either have a tailor go ahead and crop your old clothes for you, or do what I do, which is crop them myself. And if you don't know what to do with your remaining fabrics, you can always wear them as a sweet headband. And I promise ain't nobody gonna be messing with you the next time you walk down the street. Now let's go ahead and switch gears a little bit here. Timeless pieces are exactly what they are, timeless. And no matter how modern or street you decide to go as far as style trends go, it's also important to have a few timeless essentials in your wardrobe as well. For me, it's always important to have a nice classic shoe on deck, so no matter which way trends end up going, whether they stay or they go, you can always rely on a classic shoe to hold the fort down. Much like these premium quality shoes that you see here from a brand called Greats, which is today's sponsor. To keep this sweet and simple, Greats has came into the industry with a mission to sell premium, luxurious shoes at a fair price, so you aren't overpaying by any means. They are handmade with the finest leathers from start to finish in a small valley in Italy, so they really take their time manufacturing each shoe. In fact, it legit takes days just to build a single pair of Greats shoes. These you see here are the Royale High Gum and Cloud, my personal favorite. I like to scale them back and rock them with more simple street looks. Same with the olive colored. Right here we got the Royale Shearling, which give off a very distinctive look. And of course the Royale Knit After Hours in black, which are produced using recycled single-use and ocean plastic. So they also have a great cause as well. So I'll be sure to put all the links to these shoes down in the description. And I will mention that all these shoes fit about a half size bigger than what you're normally accustomed to. So keep that in mind when purchasing. Other than that, you simply cannot go wrong with a sleek, classic pair of Greats. Now let's go ahead and cover the sock tuck, which I did mention in my last fashion video, but for those of you who missed it, the sock tuck is a great modern way to really get that nice tapered look. And going back to shapes, the way everything is tapered around the ankle gives off a nice, tight, sculptured look. Kanye West, Shia LaBeouf, and a few others have been known to rock this style trend a lot recently. Now we've talked simplicity, we've talked shapes, but where does color come into play? For years we've been taught, oh, neutrals are cool, yeah, neutrals are very modern and relevant, but be careful, you know, you can only match neutrals with other neutrals. You know, don't get too crazy. And it's funny, I actually have friends that only buy black and white clothing pieces, so their whole wardrobe is just black and white, you know, to keep up with that whole minimalism revolution, which is totally fine. I'm not throwing doo-doo on minimalism. However, I know for me, I've always been obsessed with color. Avatar is one of my favorite movies. It's full of vibrant colors, it's full of life, you know, and that's what color does. It gives life, it gives energy. And because 2020 is upon us, I encourage everyone, you know, no more playing it safe with color coordinating. Of course, you gotta have balance with everything, but feel free to rock a nice bright colored piece in the midst of a neutral based outfit. Having a color pop that kind of throws the outfit off a bit shows a certain kind of confidence that you want to take with you in 2020. Now, the North Face, Columbia, Patagonia, Triple Fat Goose, all these kinds of outdoors wear brands have taken over in recent years. And because winter is just about here, right now would be the best time to invest in some outdoor apparel. Because yes, it is a cool style trend, it looks great, but for me, I actually put this stuff into use. And I think getting outside and withdrawing from your day-to-day lifestyle can be very beneficial to your overall health. And to be brutally honest with you, these last few years, I have totally secluded myself from the outside world. I've lied, and I've lied to myself, and I've told myself that, oh, you know, I don't have time to do that. I don't have time to go out on a hike, hang out with friends. I gotta work, you know, I gotta make money. And so for me, getting outside has become very renegade to what I've been accustomed to. And I'm sure, and you might feel the same way. So I definitely had to make that shift in my life, because life is precious. And I had to really wake up and realize that my work ethic, the money I make, the success I'm constantly chasing, none of that is going with me when I breathe my last breath. You know, I really thought about it the other day, and I had to ask myself, when my time here on earth is all said and done, you know, what are people going to say about me? Oh yeah, that Dre guy, he was cool, he had some cool videos, had okay style. Yeah. So anyways, and so I've definitely had to wake myself up a little bit, you know, and Joel, who was in my last travel vlog video that I just got through posting, the adrenaline junkie, he's been teaching me this. And so these last few months, I've had to really learn how to just stop and to shut down that laptop. You know, the sex can't wait. No, but the success can wait. The money can wait. All that materialistic stuff, it can wait. But right now, it's time to get my wife, go grab my friends and family, and go out and make memories. I believe that we were made to really enjoy this world that God has strategically designed for us. I believe that we were designed to come together to share experiences, to connect and relate with others. And I've learned that there is so much value in connection and in experience. So that's what I'm going to be aiming for from here on out. That's where my compass is headed towards. I appreciate you listening to me vent about something totally unrelated to the topic of this video. But if you've watched up until this point, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. If you dug this video and if it meant something for you, I'd really appreciate a nice big thumbs up. And be sure to hit that notifications button if you want to be informed whenever I drop some new content. As I've mentioned before, it takes more than just hitting the subscribe button because of the way YouTube works these days. If you're a subscriber, you don't actually get notified about my content anymore. You actually have to hit the notifications button to be notified when I drop those videos. So if you go ahead and do that, it would mean the world to me, obviously. But either way, I appreciate you. I appreciate you spending your time today watching this video, watching my content. Really means a lot. And yeah, I'll talk to you very soon. My name is Dre Drexler. Shaka bra.